But he was not Jewish who killed Jesus. It was the Gentile who killed Jesus. Because Jewish people don't get their hands dirty. They let some Eddie man do the will. Get that to your head. The one what they are, Catholic. Hello, Catholic. You don't know my God. You don't know my Jesus. You would never know my Jesus if you continue on that path. You worship your Mother Mary, worship hell. That's your problem. God is jealous. God said, I want everyone worship me. You should not bow for another God. They often come in and say that. Everybody knows that. You should not bow for another God. You should not worship another God. You should not lie to your neighbor. You should not do false testimony about one another. You should not do sin, sexual morality, all this stuff. There's a lot of things God says. Do not do it. How can you say you are Catholic, bound for a picture you call Mother Mary, and then bound for a pope or priest, whatever you call it, and call him Father, and you telling me you know my Jesus. You don't know my Jesus, then you change that religion status you have. Your life is a religion because you make your own God. The priest, the Father, you call him. The Pope, you call him Father. That's your God. Hello? You cannot call somebody else Father if he's not God or your Father in earth. Hello, you calling a pope a father, priest, father. And you think when you go after you do a sinful life, you go on Sunday, he put that little cursed bird in your mouth, whatever thing, that little white thing he put in your mouth, and then you think you're good. I go again, sin again, I come back on next Sunday. I tell him my life, and I bring some money for him. My sin is forgiven. So everybody's sin will be forgiven in the whole earth. That means the whole earth will be no sin if what you believe was true. Hello, wake up. Smell the coffee. Not drinking it. Christian. Nothing more. Christian is not a religion. Christian is somebody who knows the truth. Christian is somebody who serves their God. Christian is not a religion. They worship the Father above the earth, the God of Israel. They worship Jesus. They don't call religion. You wicked generation don't know what is religion. When somebody tells you, I am a Christian, oh, you're a religion. Get that to your head today. Learn it. Keep it to your head. Christian is not religion. Catholic is religion. Anybody else who worship another God, they call them the God. That's religion. Buddha, Muhammad, all those 300 fake gods. That's called religion. Okay? Christians worship the true God above the earth. The truth set them free. Jesus laid down in his life on the cross. He woke up on the third day. The story every Christian knows. But Catholics want to make money. They use it to become religion on the earth. They got church everywhere. The Christian, the Catholic call themselves Christian. You're not a Christian. You would never be a Christian. You're just a sinful liar. And then you live in the Satan will. You worship Satan. You never worship my God. And you will never know my God. If you keep going to those Catholic church, you're going to go to hell. That's where you're going. You will never make it to heaven. The same thing, the stupid movie called Choosing One. And I find out the guy who claimed to be Jesus is Catholic. And he got nerve to lie to the whole earth. He see my Jesus. Every sinner see Jesus. He look like a faggot on top. And he see my Jesus. Jesus don't go to sinner. He don't. Jesus don't. And Jesus don't go to Catholic. Because I could say it and say it again because I used to be Catholic in my life. Before I find the truth. When I used to be Catholic, I was never see God. I was never see Jesus. I go to church once a year, like everyone else. If I don't go to midnight mass, I will not go for little devil worship of Santa when I thought he was baby Jesus. I even played that in the school I used to go, Catholic school. I was Mary, and the little boy was Joseph. I was blindsided, just like everyone else. I grew up in Catholic thing, and then in that age, I could say maybe like 7 years now, I've been saved by Jesus. And I know the truth. I find out the truth. I share with the world. If you want to hear, you heard. If you don't want to hear, let it go to the other side of hell. This is the truth. Mother Mary is not taking you nowhere. It's man-made. Santa you worship means Satan. You're just missing the end and the back. You all worship sunset. You all worship the moon. You're worshiping the star. You're worshiping everything. Mother Mary, you make by your hand. And they get man on the cross. Is this not godly? The God of Israel is a jealous God. Jealous God. Do you get that? He is a jealous God. Why I see him? Because I stay away from the earth. Why I spend time with him? Because I stay away from everyone. I want God so bad, I'm thirsty for him every minute in my life. If I don't see Jesus a day in my prayer, I'm joking. I be crying and sad, loneliness, and I don't want to eat. I don't want to do nothing. I just cry, I miss my Jesus. And then you tell me, you know my God, and you got million friends, and you're so popular, you got so many friends, you don't even know what to do with all, and you know my God. Oh Lord. You guys are a liar and lie to one another. When people lie, you know what they're called? Satan child. Satan, the angel God threw down from heaven. He was a liar. And he's still a liar. He deceived all of you in the Catholic Church. He make you worship the woman in the purple dress supposed to come down and the end the age. That's your Mother Mary you worship. There's a woman from Lebanon. That's right. From those Muslim ones. The lady in the purple dress God used to love. The God of Israel give that lady everything. God loved that woman. It was two sisters. She's supposed to be a queen for God. She don't want to. She better be a prostitute. And what she did, she took her own child, sacrifice it for her God. She rejected the real God, the one who fell in love with her. When God talking about that woman in the purple, before everything, I used to get a little jealous. That woman have an earring in her ear and her nose. And God said she got so much beautiful hearing in her nose. She was so much beautiful woman I never had. Yeah, that's the woman and the purple. That's the one you call Mother Mary. The one sinful woman. All the Jewish and Arab from Dubai, everywhere in the whole earth, all the rich people buy from her. That woman in the purple was God's love. Her sister become like her. And then she become like a slut. And God say, take up your skirt and shake your shameful butt. And the Bible. The woman in the purple, that's the woman God going to bear judgment a lot and everyone else. She's the one who makes Jerusalem sinful life, eating the bread of clean bread. That's the same woman you guys call Mother Mary. Why do you think when Jesus was, when they put him on front Caesar, not Caesar, and from that warm king, why do you think they put a purple jacket in Jesus? Why do you think that? And why do you think another way, and the Bible talk about the purple again? You know, Daniel Daniel was a prophet living on earth.